Rockers keep rocking. Bruce Springsteen was just in town. He's 73. Mick Jagger, 79. Paul McCartney, 80. Heck, Willie Nelson is 89.
Less often noted is that music fans are older too. They're fans. Many of them have no intention of slowing down, and you will find a lot of them every Friday night in downtown Ann Arbor carrying on a dance party tradition.
Everybody acts like they're 20 again here. That's a one unique aspect of this place. They're back. They're in the time machine.
Friday night in Ann Arbor is always hopping, you know, college town. But look closer. This crowd is, well, seasoned.
Who was here in 1974? And you'll see a bunch of hands. So it's people who are teachers and lawyers and doctors and people from the Ann Arbor area.
Maybe you think of American Bandstand as an institution. Well, Dick Clark and Company did last for 37 years, but they needed another 12 to keep up with Happy Hour. It's officially Ann Arbor Happy Hour at Live. Others call it the Geezer Happy Hour. No matter, the operative word is happy. Tonight, it's Western Swing and Americana, courtesy of Michael Smith and the Cadillac Cowboys. Next week, it'll be rock. The week after that, who knows? But it will be danceable, and it will be packed. Randy Tessier is the 72-year-old maestro of Happy Hour, which has been a movable feast.
It says down the street, the Blind Pig for a while, the Cavern. Then we were at the Heidelberg on Main Street. Then we moved here. But I think it's lasted because the people make it last.
He calls this zestful aging. And since a recent piece in the New York Times, it's even zestier.
This has always been here. It's always been happening. We just happen to get old.
As Terry Gordonier points out, this wasn't always aimed at the older set. It's just that since it started in the early 70s, they just became the older set.
A lot of students at the time. We've all since graduated, gotten married, divorced, moved away. Some people aren't with us anymore.
So it wasn't geezers when it started.
No.
You guys have evolved.
Yes.
Plenty of young faces, too, because they've heard it's a great time. No cover charge, they just pass the hat, which has been enough to keep it going all this time. It's a big hit with couples, and some of them are couples because of Happy Hour, like Lucy White and John Lang. Sadly, both had lost their partners, but happily, they found each other, what else, dancing.
It's a wonderful community of people who are very tight, warm and welcoming towards everybody, very inclusive.
But Happy Hour is just the starting point. All of those Friday nights have created a community.
There's a lot more than this that people here do. They hike together and ride bikes together and go skiing and knit and bowl.
So it's just like it's always been, drinking and dancing on a Friday night. Well, there is one thing that's different. This is all going to be over by 9 o'clock because everyone here wants to be home and in bed by 10.
Yep, lots of jokes about getting to bed early, about getting carded by the bartender. Don't try to be so hip that you break one, things like that. And they love it.
We used to worry about getting arrested for playing too, and now we're worried about cardiac arrest.
Time, what a time. Quick note, if you are wanting to take part, they do take the summer off. So the Happy Hour runs from September to May. So get your dancing shoes on and get to Ann Arbor.
I love the story, Devin. It's like it didn't start old; they just happened to get old.
Got that way.
You know, and we all think about the music of our youth and how we connect back to that, and still that joy and the smiles on the face is just really great.
That's what it was about, joy. And my photographer Norm Fairhurst and I made the way back to the station that night from Ann Arbor, feeling it. We were just it made our night. It was joyful.
And a couple of jokes about breaking a hip. I mean, those always go.
Never fails.
All right, let's check in now with Kim.